So if you're a creator and you're out there selling a course, a digital product, anything like that, you know the grind. That feeling of constantly having to sell. But what if your YouTube channel could become your single best salesperson? You know, one that works around the clock 24/7 and doesn't even ask for a commission? Well, that's the exact system we're going to break down right now. And this quote from Meredith Marsh just hits the nail on the head. Sales funnels are the simple way to make consistent sales without constantly selling. I mean, the whole idea here is that the content you're already making can do all the heavy lifting for you. It's not about working harder or making more videos, it's about making your videos work smarter. So does this sound all familiar? You're constantly pushing webinars. You're jumping on sales calls. You're sliding into DMs trying to sell your stuff. And it's absolutely exhausting. It really feels like you're stuck on this marketing hamster wheel that just never ever stops spinning. We have got to get off that wheel. And the solution isn't to just sell harder, right? It's to build a better system. We're talking about an automated system that lets your best content find the right people and turns your viewers into customers organically. And that system, well, that's what we call a sales funnel. So let's talk about the funnel itself. I know. The term can sound super complicated. You hear people throwing around words like pixels and ad spend and all these moving parts, but we're going to strip away all of that jargon and really just focus on the simple, powerful concept at its core. So what is it really? A YouTube sales funnel is not just one video with a buy my stuff link at the end. No way. It's a deliberate path. It's a guided journey that you create. It's specifically designed to take someone who has never even heard of you and walk them all the way through to becoming a happy, loyal, paying customer. And this journey, it has three really distinct stages. First up is awareness. This is where people discover you for the very first time. Then comes consideration, which is where they get to know you. They start to like you. They start to trust you. And finally, there's the decision stage, and that's where they're ready to actually take action. This three-stage framework is the absolute key to making this whole thing work. Okay? So knowing the stages is one thing, but what kind of videos do you actually make for each one? Right. This is where the rubber meets the road. Let's get super practical and break down the specific content that's going to fuel every single step of this journey. Now, a really good rule of thumb to kind of guide your content strategy is the 40-40-20 split. So you'll want to aim for about 40% of your videos to be for that first awareness stage, another 40% for the consideration stage, and then that final 20% for the decision stage. This balance makes sure you're constantly bringing new people into your world while also nurturing the audience you already have. So let's start at the top of the funnel, awareness. This is all about getting discovered. The number one goal here isn't a sales pitch, not at all. It's to grab the attention of people who don't know you yet by giving them immediate value and answering the questions they're already typing into the search bar. So what does that look like in practice? Well, think simple how to videos, quick tutorials, explainer videos that break down a tricky concept. Things like listicles, 7 ways to do X, or even just fun, entertaining, shareable content. These are your hooks, right? They're designed to pop up in search results and in people's recommendations. Okay, so you've got their attention. They know who you are now. Welcome to the consideration stage. This is where you build that trust and you establish yourself as a credible authority. These viewers are past the "what is this" phase, and now they're asking themselves, can I really trust this person's advice? So how do you build that trust? Well, you go deeper. You create in-depth tutorials. You do honest product reviews or comparisons. Maybe you show some behind-the-scenes content that reveals your process. This is where you give them a really solid reason to believe in you and the value you offer. And now we've arrived at the bottom of the funnel. This is where interest finally turns into action. At this stage, your viewer is engaged, they trust you, and they are seriously thinking about your offer. Your job now is to make that decision as easy and as compelling as humanly possible. The videos you make here are much more direct and persuasive. You show your product in action with a killer demo. You share powerful customer success stories and testimonials. You present a case study with real tangible results, or you give a full tour of your course to your membership. This is where you prove without a doubt that your product delivers on its promise. But look, having the right content is only half the battle. A funnel needs a clear pathway. You can't just make these great videos and hope people magically find your sales page. No. You have to actively build a bridge that guides them from your video to that next logical step. And here's exactly what that path looks like. So picture this, a person watches your YouTube video. In that video, they hear a strong, clear call to action. That prompts them to click a link that takes them to your landing page. There, they download a super valuable freebie. We call that a lead magnet. And from that point on, they're guided toward becoming a customer. See? It's a clear sequential flow. Now, let me tell you, a weak call to action or CTA is an absolute funnel killer. Just kind of mumbling the links in the description is so passive. It does nothing. A strong CTA is direct and it's driven by value. It tells the viewer exactly what to do and why it benefits them right this second. The difference in how many people click can be just enormous. And that brings us to the lead magnet itself, that freebie you're offering. It absolutely cannot be an afterthought. It has to be genuinely incredibly useful. Think about it. If that first thing they get from you for free is super valuable, your audience will automatically trust that your paid products are even more valuable. This is not the place for AI-generated slop. This is the place to create real, tangible value. But, even the best funnel in the world won't work if people just don't trust you enough to pull out their credit card. Your visual brand identity, your colors, your fonts, your layouts, that is your silent salesperson. It's working to build that trust before you even say a single word. Let's just quickly break down the psychology behind this stuff. A deep blue color that signals stability and professionalism. A bold, modern font that suggests efficiency and that you mean business. And a clean grid-based layout. It just makes things easy on the eyes and reduces confusion for the buyer. So you see, this isn't just about looking pretty. It's about building the rock-solid credibility you need to actually make a sale. So let's wrap all this up by shifting our perspective a little bit. We need to rethink what a YouTube channel really is for a creator who is also running a business, because trust me, it's so much more than just a place to upload videos. This metaphor right here is such a powerful way to reframe your thinking. Stop seeing your channel as just a random collection of videos. Instead, I want you to start thinking of it as a video asset engine. It's a system, an engine that you build one time, and then you simply keep adding fuel. Your new videos to generate predictable results and revenue for years to come. At the end of the day, this is the core idea. The goal isn't just to get more views or more subscribers. We're not here to just build your YouTube channel. We're here to build your business. And your channel is one of the most powerful tools you have to make that happen. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Is your channel just a place where you post videos and kind of cross your fingers and hope for the best? Or are you intentionally building an engine that is going to power your business for years and years to come? The choice is yours.